Satan, Lucifer, Belial, Leviathan, Samael.
Welcome. This is Aleister Nacht. There's been a lot of discussion in social media lately about shysters and posers, people who are selling snake oil and basically taking people for a ride and providing nothing in return. We see this happen over and over again in the left-hand path. We also see a lot of individuals who read a couple of books and before long they're, quote, experts on whatever the topic of the day is. We see this evolution take place over and over again in Wicca, what are referred to as the lighter or the white arts. We see a lot of people fall into these traps, and I guess it will continue to be that way. There is no shortage of people out there who want to prey on other people and take advantage of them by whatever means necessary. And there's no shortage of people willing to be taken advantage of. We are in a highly individualistic system on the left-hand path. And we have people from different belief systems with different beliefs and different experiences. We have no board of ethics. We have no canons that dictate how we do what we do. We have no code of business conduct that we must adhere to except for the general law. And when you have environments like that, it's very common for you to have people that take advantage of the system. And many times, people who are searching for answers and are sincere in their heart and are willing to pay to get information are misguided by these charlatans. They would take advantage of a person at their most vulnerable. That to me is despicable. But we see it happen every day. I receive emails from people all the time who have tried this particular person's belief and have only met with heartache and a lighter wallet. Do your research. Many times people that do these things leave a trail, and just a couple of searches and a little bit of due diligence may save you some heartache and certainly may save you some money. Who is to say who is providing a quality service and who is not? Again, it's highly individualistic and it's very subjective. It really boils down to what a person feels is of value to them. And are they getting that value or not? Unfortunately, in many cases, these people experience these shysters in their first foray into the left-hand path. And not only do they lose their money, but they also lose their confidence in the left-hand path. It's truly despicable. And meanwhile, these people, after they have been taken advantage of by these snake oil salesmen, they're still left with that hole in the middle of their heart that they've been trying to fill. And they're left with that same feeling of emptiness. And these shysters continue. It equates to psychological rape, in my opinion. But again, there's nothing that can be done. Try to do your research. That's the best advice I can give you. And if something doesn't sound right, or if something doesn't feel right, then run. Run as fast as you can from that situation. Follow your instincts. There are good providers out there who will give you a value for your money, and they will fulfill you with the time and energy that you invest in yourself. But be aware also that not everyone is looking out for your best interest. That is your job. You can't rely on someone else to look after you and take care of you. You have to do that. You are your greatest advocate, and you should act like that as well. Ask questions, do your research, and don't be sucked in to these scams. And don't be influenced by these social media personalities who one day are in Wicca, and the next week they're in Satanism, and the next month they're in New Age religion. These people are nothing more than a revolving door, and their belief systems, whatever they may be at the current time, are not going to benefit you at all. Remember, when you're paying for materials, experience, information. And if these people can't decide what part of the left-hand path they're on, how can they provide you with any guidance? It's as simple as that. The blind leading the blind will both end up in a ditch. And that's what we see over and over again, and it continues to happen. I guess I say this to say that there really is no happy ending. I've seen this over the last 2 decades, and I see it just getting even more and more prevalent because of social media. Do your research. Ask other people. There are some communities out there that are willing to share information. Take the time to ask some questions. And if you're not getting the answer that you need or you want, expand your area of questions. Expand your audience. But don't go into these situations blind. These shysters want you to come and ask no questions and open up your bank account. That's what they're after. And the less noise you make, the better. Drag them kicking and screaming into the light. Ask your questions. Do your due diligence, and you will not be sorry that you did. I hope this information has been valuable to you. I wish you the very best. Satanic blessings. And until next time, this has been Aleister Nacht. Hail Satan.